Now, the journey to the Holy Land is one which many Kenyans, as part of their faith, aspire to take. 10 outstanding teachers were nominated by their students to take part in the 10-day pilgrimage as part of the Golden Chalk program. Our reporter Gatete Njoroge was there with them. He documents their journey from Jerusalem to Bethlehem and Tel Aviv. Here is his experience as narrated by Dorcas Wangira.
The journey to Israel, the Holy Land via air, takes 5 hours. The excitement when we arrive in Tel Aviv is palpable. The Golden Chalk program is an annual 10-day private and adventurous pilgrimage for 20 Kenyan teachers to Israel's historic, cultural and religious sites, as well as a tour of Israel's schools and its entrepreneurial ventures.
We decided to be in Jerusalem.
For the 10 teachers who are here, this will be an experience of a lifetime. Our journey begins in the capital, Jerusalem. It is one of the oldest cities in the world, considered holy in Judaism, Christianity and Islam. The atmosphere is political. Snap elections are to be held in Israel on the 17th of September to elect the 120 members of the 22nd Knesset, Israel's unicameral parliament, and the country's legislative body. From Ein Kerem, biblical history comes alive. We visit where Elizabeth is said to have visited Mary when both women were expectant. A dense canopy of man-made forest thrives beside the church. From here, we visit the Knesset and see the famous menorah as the 7-headed ancient Hebrew lampstand made of pure gold. Later, we visit the Vashem Holocaust Memorial Museum. Every year, more than 1 million tourists visit to bear witness to one of the most horrific tragedies in history, where 6 million Jews were systematically murdered between 1941 to 1945 by the Nazi German regime. What shocked me were the meals, particularly the raw fish. We enjoy pita bread, a signature Jewish delicacy. On the second day, we drive to the old city and visit the Temple Mount, the holy site of 3 religions. The Western Wall is the holy place of prayer for the Jews. I prayed here, where millions of prayer requests are made. There are tunnels which are more than 2,000 years old.
The Jewish temple was much bigger.
We descend into the city of David, where Jerusalem began. We walk through the tunnels, including walking through water in Hezekiah's tunnel. We had the opportunity to interact with Israelis who have worked and lived in Kenya. At Bethlehem, the Nativity story came alive. It is here that Jesus was born, and at the shepherd's field where the shepherds were told by the angels that he had been born.
I've been looking forward to come to River Jordan. It's unfortunate we didn't have a priest. I really wanted to get a mass here, but I've baptized myself. The experience is awesome.
On Thursday, 15th August, we drove to Mount Zion and saw the room of the Last Supper where Jesus spent his final meal with his disciples. We walked the Via Dolorosa, the road of suffering, as Jesus was brought to his crucifixion. From here, we drive to Jericho, the oldest city, which has stood for more than 10,000 years. 75% of Israel's population is Jewish, many who worship in the synagogues every Saturday. The diverse and beautiful coastline of the Mediterranean Sea makes the urban metropolis that is Tel Aviv scenic. We visit the Independence Hall where Israel was declared a state.
Everybody is equal in this country. Whether you fought for the independence or you did not fight, everybody are the same.
We drove south along the Dead Sea, visited Masada and learnt about the site of the last stronghold of the Jews against the Romans after Jerusalem and the temple were destroyed. The Dead Sea is the lowest place on earth. Its surface and shores are 430 meters below sea level, and it is one of the world's saltiest water bodies. I too had to test its waters and enjoy its therapeutic benefits.
Ni moja kidogo lakini na feel like inanimaliza kabisa. Nataka nione kuosha mdomo. Nahisi mwili imekuwa nyororo kabisa. I'm feeling very, very smooth.
At the end of our journey, we have dinner with Kenyan embassy officials, including Lieutenant General Samuel Tuita, Kenya's ambassador to Israel.
Israel, looking at the Big Four agenda, would be very active in all the 4 sectors. They are very advanced in agriculture, they are advanced in health systems, they are advanced in manufacturing. When you go back, what you have seen, what you have learned, what you have heard, you go and domesticate.
The Golden Chalk program was inspired by Mrs. Honeybee Watt, an initiative of the Van Woestrast Trust, a not-for-profit organization backed by the belief that teachers are the most influential people of a nation. Their goal is to both reward and inspire teachers who are role models, who have positively and greatly impacted their students' lives. The 10 teachers were chosen by their students. Every April and August each year, 10 will visit the Holy Land.